2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes. Bottom of the inning, leading off, number 36. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Salas down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. And first offering is fouled off. And that misses off the outside edge.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he gets wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. In the air, left field, down the line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So up next, Enrique Hernandez. That's a slider for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat, all breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2-2.
Second and third, 2 down. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ethan Salas. Out to short, sneaks through, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Coming home. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. Here's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day. So man aboard, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And that is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Fouled off left side.
That's a foul.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Bregman at third with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Manny Ramirez. Looked like it was a little bit up. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that ball is out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 13-0. Zips it across, and that is out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Ruth makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He makes the grab, 1 away. Digging in, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to center. Carter under it. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Out there to center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Final score in this one, 13-0 for Chris Singleton. And Coming to you live from Southern California, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Houston going up against Ottawa. Here's Kyle Tucker. Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Just off the outside edge, and we're underway. Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Next offering upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Count's full.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Santander, the next to hit, inside.
That's
Ball
inside.
one.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Off the mark there. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And that's outside. Full count, 3-2. Tucker on at second with 2 down. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Little chopper rolls foul. First and second here, no outs. And that's in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Berkman. Over to Turner for one. Now over to Berkman. Double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Manny Ramirez in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Gordon. Out number 3. Top of the second. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Sale back to work. Fought off foul.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss, and one gone. And here's the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Carter on the move. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Evan Carter will hit next.
Evan Carter.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now snap throw to first. Carter back
safe.
Easily. And that's disengagement number 2.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And now it's going to be Alex Gordon. Pitches in there. 0-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carter makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And that misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now, Kike Hernandez. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Buehler fires. And it's even up.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in L.A. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
On the ground to third, Bregman. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. So here's Kyle Tucker now. On the ground. And a couple of quick outs. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1. Marte batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throw cut off to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, nice play. The throw, not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch rec.
Turner, 1 and 2nd. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now the number 2 hitter. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Suzuki stands at first with 1 out. Now a high fly ball out to left center. It gets down, a base hit. The relay. And he's safe. So it's 1st and 3rd with 1 down.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from.
Runner takes off. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Now here is Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. The tying run is in to score from 3rd. Throw in holds that trail runner at 3rd base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. There's a strike. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away here in the last half of the 3rd. Next pitch is outside. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. Anthony Santander at the plate. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Jose Bautista struck out swinging his first time.
Bautista.
And that's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
That's inside.
Inside.
That one hammered center field. Carter makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Turner now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball, that's high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location. But
to first, and they've got him picked off. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the bottom of the 4th. And now it's Alex Bregman. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That clips the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And there's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double at his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Man at second. Inside, just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Bregman around third. He'll score easily. The relay throw.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Marte tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Bueller deals. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arm.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Handles, throws to first. That's it out. And an excellent job keeping it right there. So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That's outside. And it's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Sale back to work. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground out to short. Fires across the diamond. 1 away here in the 5th. So up next, Evan Carter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit in the air, left field, Ramirez. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Alex Gordon. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1.
The count.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. A changeup missing, and a count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Stays alive. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
And he's out on the tag. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, number 94. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built.
Ball 1.
When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Makes the grab, 1 down. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carter sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now the batter now, Manny Ramirez. Carter has this one sized up, and the inning is over. Back here in L.A., and here is Mike Piazza. And a base hit right there. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
The batter,
So the lineup flips over. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Nice stop. From his knees, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. Brings it in, and that is a big first out. Anthony Santander digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one just misses.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bautista in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Piazza, the lead runner at second. Tucker on at first with 2 down. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving. And it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Chapman.
Turner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And there's a strike. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. It's 4-2. So 2 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Lance Berkman. And there's a foul ball. Now 1-1.
Ball. That's inside.
And a strike.
2-2 to count.
That's
We
too
got a
low.
full count.
3-2 now. Ramirez. Long run into the gap. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here. Here's the first baseman,
Now,
Christian Walker.
Liam.
Walker, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. Puts it away for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Off the plate, ball
Bregman up
one.
for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Fouled off. He was late. And that's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt. 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would.
Quickly to second for
That's
1.
out.
Over to first. Safe.
He's in.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw safe. Piazza too late with that one. Carter stands at second with 2 gone. Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitch just
inside.
misses. And it's 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's back. Out of here. And we are all tied up. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Inning over. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. He is singled and he is flied to the left. Liner stays at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the catcher up to hit. Mike Piazza. Out to short. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one fouled off.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, 1 for 3. And that skips in the dirt. Check swing, and he held up. Next offering is fouled back. The count 2-1. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. So now here's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fired to second. To Berkman in time. That's an inning-ending double. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Chapman back to work. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through it. Just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Marte up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he went around. Just enough that time. Next pitch inside. And the count's full.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Right side. Walker. Throws to second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play. So digging in, Anthony Santander. And he chases a high fastball there.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. That's down and in. And a foul ball. Tied at 4. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Go-ahead run on base. Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is back here in L.A. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. First pitch
Inside, ball one.
misses. There's the strike. And misses inside.
Ball two.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Now pitching. Aroldis Chapman.
Smoked into left field. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Turner tossed to second. Now over to Berkman. Double play. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to center field. Carter makes his way towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind 2-1. And here it comes. Swing and a miss at a slider.
We got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. 4-4 in the 9th. Line drive, gone.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball. More on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Berkman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A massive home run. It's 5-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct pass to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now a chance for Evan Carter. Foul ball there. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. They got it for out number 2. Now it's going to be Alex Gordon. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one off the plate inside. 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, Catcher, Mike.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they get it out. Bottom nine, and now the center fielder, Evan Carter. The pitch. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No, he held up. One-run game, bottom nine.
Ball.
That one missing inside.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Chapman now, one-run game. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
In there at the knees. That's strike one. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Go to second. He's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around third. He scores to tie it up. The relay to second.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Nope.
Outside. Ball one. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Marte to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Number 94 can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball,
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down. In the zone right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Now pitching, Trevor Hoffman.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. In comes the winning run, and they get a walk-off win, 6-5.
Well, you come into the ninth inning down first.